Hello everyone, welcome to the channel update for August. I hope everyone's July went well and you were able to beat the heat and realize that staying inside with air conditioning is a great time to watch my Let's Plays. Wink. Me try to turn things to my advantage? Never. Anyway, let's talk about what's been going on the channel. So, last month we did wrap up Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers edition. I will be eventually going back to play Radical Dreamers itself, but I want to give it some time and get some more games into the queue kind of thing. So, that will come later at another time. For now, we have started up Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. And replacing Illusion of Gaia is the Live Alive remake. Both of which I am having a lot of fun with. The Live Alive remake is very, very well done. I'm not sure. I mean, I have some minor complaints about it and stuff like that, and it's not. It is a remake. It's not like the Pixel remasters trying to just have the same kind of visual experience, but like higher fidelity kind of thing. But it has done a very good job of maintaining the original game with updated graphics kind of thing and updated graphic styling without a complete overhaul kind of thing, which would oftentimes engender a whole new gameplay style like you get with Final Fantasy VII Remake. Um, I would probably say that so far it's my favorite of any Square, like re-release that they've done so far. Because it's very faithful to the original. Even like the maps are basically the same, just uh, completely updated and redesigned with 3D graphics, and they look really good too. So I am very much enjoying it. It's by the team that did Octopath Traveler, which I have not played and I don't know a whole lot about. I'm much more interested in looking into it now. Um, I'd gotten the impression that I might not like the combat system before, but I'll take another look at it and see what I think. But definitely, like the game, the remake has made me more inclined to do so, which is pretty good, like in terms of marketing. So good on them for that. But I'm very much enjoying that. I don't remember how long there's four main, not four, geez, four. There's seven main storylines, and then there's more stuff that happens after you get through those seven chapters. I don't actually remember how long that rest takes, um, but we've definitely gotten through some of the longer ones so far. The next two that will be going live are super duper short. They are by far the shortest. One of them, I had completely forgotten how short it was. I think I was mixing up two of the storylines, um, and misremembering exactly what it entailed. But it's a very odd game in terms of having all this different types, all these different types of gameplay and storylines and stuff like that. So, but I'm having a blast with it. I hope you guys are enjoying watching it. And of course, Indiana Jones is a lot of fun. It's nice to get back to an adventure game. I've been meaning to do so, but I've been a little bit busy with some other games for a while now. So it is good to get back to an adventure game, point and click adventure game, I should say. Now, specifically with that, there are three different paths you can take in that game, Fate of Atlantis. I am, if you've been watching, I am doing the team, the team path. I don't currently have plans to go do the other two. That may come later. I will always consider revisiting it. But I kind of wanted rather than try to have, the the game be like either upload sequentially or like alternate days where day one it's one path, day two it's the second path, day three it's a third path kind of thing. Or try to like show off what's different in the different places or something like that. I kind of want it to be like a self-contained story because it's based off of the Indiana Jones movies and stuff. So it's kind of been my goal with that, um, and I hope you guys are enjoying that as well. We are still continuing Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on a stream, and that is an absolute blast as well. Completely avoiding the storyline, of course, for now, to explore. Um, and I really do, like, it's the kind of game where, like, the open world gameplay style that I do enjoy, where there's a lot of different stuff to explore, and it's very easy to just be like, all right, so our goal today is to go do, oh, shiny, kind of thing, you know, where you start going off towards one thing, and then you're just like, hey, what's that over there? And you go investigate and have fun. So, um, I've been, like that's been my gameplay style. Once I'm done with that, where I've done a lot of exploring, then I will be like, okay, now it's time to actually, buckle down and start doing the story. We'll probably get that, like the last two streams or something will be like all the plot line or something like that. It was kind of like that in Breath of the Wild. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Private Idol has wrapped up with Zerfall. We will be looking into some new games coming up. We wanted to get some time, focus on the charity stream, which I will talk about in a moment. So look forward to that. But that is entirely finished, and that was a lot of fun to play as well. So we will see what we've got coming up in the near future. Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster is also ongoing, streamed on Fridays, and Catalina's story in Uncharted Waters New Horizons is being streamed on Wednesdays, part of the Retro Variety streams. And both of those are going quite well. Very much enjoying that. Now, a game did come up during Zerfall's charity stream, King of the Castle. And I'm looking at playing that because that was a lot of fun. I kind of felt like it didn't quite fit the charity stream because that tends to be more party game, faster paced ish. But there tends to be more like, and there was a lot of viewer interaction, but there wasn't a whole lot for the co-hosts to do in that. And I think that kind of, we didn't really know what we were getting into with that, but it was a lot of fun, and so I kind of want to do some streams of that and get a lot of viewer interaction with that. I think that would be a lot of fun. So I'm considering that. I don't know if it would take one of those spots or if it'll wait till later, but I'm considering that right now, and we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And of course, the Retro Variety Streams playlist is collecting all of the stuff like Catalina's story and Uncharted Waters. Lego building is still ongoing on Wednesdays and Fridays, and I'm thinking about breaking up. Like, I've got this one playlist, and I'm kind of thinking of actually breaking them up. And I probably should have done this originally, but like right now, it's just pure sequential. Every day that every stream that goes up, it goes up in order, which means if you're interested in me building a specific multi-stream thing, you're going to be skipping around that playlist. So I think I'm going to be setting up some playlists specifically for the different builds, and get them contained so it's not quite just like a mixed jumble there. But if anyone has any opinions on that, please do let me know. I don't know if I'll do, like some of the bigger stuff I'll do, but I might do, like, a Lego City playlist, a Lego Star Wars playlist, that kind of thing. you know, Lego Friends, and put all of those in there so that the because some of those are just one stream, some of them are two, some of them are a little bit longer and stuff like that. But then I would, of course, have like a Titanic stream, you know, playlist, an Eiffel Tower playlist, and stuff like that. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. That would, of course, require me to redo all the thumbnails, but you know, that happens. But if you have any opinions, please do let me know what you think about that. And we've got the Spelljammer adventure still ongoing on Saturdays as well. The party is getting closer to home. Now, when that will be for them, they certainly don't know. But they are journeying, and they're getting closer. So we'll see how that shapes up in actually coming up sessions. They might they're just going to be getting to a new sphere, and they'll have more information about whether they're close or not. So that's exciting. So please do come out to all of those streams. I do stream on Twitch. Links are, of course, here on the channel page. Just right over here. And I do, of course, include links in the stream VODs and stuff like that. So please do join me for that. So that's what's been going on the channel. Of course, this past month was also Zerfall's annual charity stream, which I believe we've been doing it for 10 years now. I haven't been participating in all of that. I think I missed the first year, and the second year I was just a viewer, if I remember correctly. But I think I've been participating as a co-host every year since that, like starting the third year. Could be misremembering, but it does tend to jumble up in my mind. My memory is not the most fantastic. But the goal was 5,000, and we have blown past that by 50%. 7,502 Canadian dollars raised to fight multiple sclerosis. So that is fantastic. I want to thank every one of you guys, my viewers, who came out to support us. It was an absolute blast. It's a blast every year, and I always look forward to it, and I hope you guys really had fun. It sounded like everyone did, and we did a really good job raising money to fight a really bad disease. I've mentioned it before, but this is a disease that hits close to my home. My mother's sister was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis just when she was like 20, I think, and it really upended her plans for her life, and she did eventually pass away. So I, you know, from my family and from all the other families out there who have family members either suffering or who have passed from multiple sclerosis, really do thank you for coming out and supporting us, whether you could donate or not. Just coming out and cheering us on and being excited when we do hit the goals and when people do donate really does mean a lot, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so very much. And time to start counting down the days till next year. Other than that, that is basically the channel update right now. If you want to support the channel and ensure that I can continue to produce videos and content for you guys, you can support me in multiple ways. The best way, of course, is Patreon. That is the way that gets me the most out of, you know, the most bang for the buck kind of thing. You can support me on there at any amount that you choose. Even $1 a month goes a really long way. I have a lot of subscribers, and if even half of you guys did just $1, I'm making that that NPR pitch right now, that PBS pitch. Just, you know, like everyone doing $1 would completely cover all of my financial needs very, very well. So please do consider, if you're enjoying the videos, support me on Patreon. It really, really does go a long, long way to ensuring that I can continue bringing you guys fun content, quality entertainment every single day, along with multiple streams. If Patreon isn't something that you prefer to use, or you can't use it for whatever reason, you can also join here on YouTube. There are multiple tiers. You get access to a few emotes. And I've gotten a little bit out of practice because I had some really long games, and then I completely slipped my mind when I started some new stuff. But I really need to get back into posting the thumbnails for upcoming games to the community tab in a way that is for members only. Just like a day or two in advance, so you guys can get a little bit of hype, early hype. I sometimes do it on Discord for those who are subscribed to me on Patreon as well. But those are very good ways. And of course, over on Twitch, you can support me by subscribing, using bits during chat. The bits are currently going towards the next LEGO build goal, which is the Rivendell set. I really want to do that. There's some other good sets that have come out. It's August 1st, which means that Himeji Castle and the Japanese Zen Garden sets have just come out. Tranquil Garden, I think, is what it's called. Very gorgeous sets. And I really am looking forward to getting those one day. So the bits go towards the current goal. And you can also use the bits during Spelljammer to give players a reroll that they can use at any point to try and give themselves a little bit of a cushion against those saves versus death. So please do consider any of those ways. You can also support me on Ko-fi with one-time donations. Videos have super thanks enabled, so if there is a particular series that has really meant a lot to you, you really, you like always go back to one LP that you just find fun. It's a bit of comfort food, that kind of thing. You can consider doing the super thanks as well. Any of those methods really does go a long way to ensuring that I can pay for my internet access, I can have a roof over my head, I can eat food, and I can get new things, new games for the channel and stuff like that, and at times when I need it, new hardware. So please do consider supporting me. I'm actually looking at a new video card right now because my current one seems to be having some conflicts, and I'm occasionally having the driver reset and crash, and which I will say there's an interaction between the video card and my capture card, which does blue screen my computer sometimes. It seems to only happen with AMD cards, so my next card would be an NVIDIA card. It's infrequent enough that it's just annoying right now, and I'm kind of hoping that it has been replaced with the video driver crashing. We'll see. But I like it's still annoying, and I'd like it to not happen. And the only way that it seems like that I can do that is by getting a new video card. So that might be in the plans for the next couple months, but we shall see. But again, like all the support that you provide to me, monetary support does go towards that kind of thing. So please do consider that if you're really enjoying the channel. If you can't do any of the financial support, that's perfectly fine. What I would ask for is, just keep watching the videos, watch them fully, give them a like, and if you have something to say, leave a comment. I don't want people to feel obligated to leave comments, but if you have something to say, even if it's just, I really enjoyed this video, you have a quip reaction to something that I say. You wanna make a quip back at me from something that I said. Timestamp and leave that clip. That quip. You want to toss in a little joke line that an NPC in the game could say. Same thing. Timestamp and put that in there. Um, all of that does help boost up the videos on in the algorithm. And as I've said, the algorithm on YouTube is extremely unfriendly to anyone who really produces multiple types of content and multiple types of content that isn't as popular as each other. So, for example, I put up my VODs here. I know a lot of other people on YouTube put up VODs on like a secondary channel that is kind of expected to not do so well and not get the search traffic. I feel like just by moving things to a second channel, I would guarantee a reduction in the number of people who'd watch them anyway. So I'm very torn on that. But the problem is that like, especially with the VOD content, people generally don't watch the whole thing, and they don't get as many views. In part because some of the people who might otherwise watch them have already seen them live on Twitch. And other reasons. Some people are just not interested in VOD content, and that's all fine. My issue is that YouTube treats everything the same, so it'll be like, oh, this video got 100 views, this video got 300 views, average them together, 200 views. So, and then it like averages across your entire channel. So anytime one let's play doesn't do as well, it goes on a really long time, and you only have the core viewers left. All of that does actually drag down the channel, which is like awful because it's basically YouTube saying, no, 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 don't make this kind of content on our platform. Like, rather than trying to figure out how to promote this kind of content, how to get it to the people who want to see it, the algorithm is essentially like, nah, just don't do it. Just don't do it. I have seen like big content creators who like they'll start a series and they'll delete all the videos after like just hours because it's like if the videos aren't getting X thousands of views in the first 6 hours, it's not going to do well. So they trash the whole thing, and that to me is like, I don't want to live that way. I don't want to content create that way. Because I mean, one of the reasons why I'm doing what I do is also to play it myself. Like I'm not doing Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom just to entertain you guys. I want to play the game. Like, every time Monday rolls around and I get to play that, I am excited because I want to play that during the week, but I can't because I gotta stream it. So it's like, uh, I'm playing games that I want to play as well, and I'm hoping that you guys enjoy them. And sometimes people aren't interested. The viewer, they're I mean, I'm always getting some views, but you know, uh, some series do better than others. That's fine. You know, uh, it happens. I'm not expecting everything to do like peak performance, and I don't gauge everything by that peak performance. But there are some things that literally, like, according to the way YouTube handles everything, literally do drag down the channel. And I wish that YouTube would change the way they operate so that that wouldn't be the case. And I doubt they'll do that, but I can always hope. And that's also honestly one reason why a lot of people have done a lot of switching over to Twitch streaming, because I mean, it has its own sorts of issues in terms of algorithmic promotion and stuff like that, but at least there is a little bit more encouragement of do what you want kind of thing over there. But I very much see, like, some things I want to play streamed and some things I want to play not streamed. And like, I think Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, from the way that I want to play it and the way that I enjoy it, I don't think I would get very much enjoyment in comparison out of streaming it versus doing a Let's Play. Same thing with Live Alive. They just, it works better as a self-contained Let's Play rather than a stream. So that's unfortunately what's going on, and there's not a whole lot I can do about it, really. So, but anyway. So that's what's going on, and that's why it is so important. That's why I bring it up. That doing what you guys can through liking and commenting and watching videos fully, and giving a try to new stuff that goes up, even if it's like I'm not sure if I'll like it. Give it a shot anyway. Especially the first videos. That really does, like. Because the algorithm is also looking at individual videos as well. It's just that it's doing an average across your whole channel and then applying that to every video that you put up. Individual videos can still get above that. And it also works with playlists as well. So, like, it came up because someone complained in a 5-year-old Let's Play that I didn't play the tutorial, and that's why I was doing so badly. When the game didn't have a tutorial at that time. And they didn't bother to check. But, so I was like, where does this video even come up in a list for this, for a search for this game? My videos didn't come up, but my playlist did. So, on, like, the first page of results. So, there's always, there's all kinds of stuff like that going on as well. So it's very complicated, and of course Google keeps it all, like under wraps and hidden, so that the less you know about it, the harder it is to manipulate it. But of course, the less you know about it, the harder it is for you to actually optimize for it, as opposed to manipulate it. There is a difference. And the harder it is for you to go to the company and be like, yo, this is not right. You should fix this, kind of thing. So, but anyway, all that to say, please do what you can to support the channel. It really does mean a lot to me, and it keeps me going. I enjoy reading your comments and everything like that. So please keep those rolling in. The last final bit to talk about, for those of you who have been following the channel for a while and following these updates, you do know that I put up a new deity every month for Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition. The material is easily adaptable, especially to 5th Edition today. They've gone back and referenced a lot of 2nd Edition stuff in certain ways. So some of it is pretty adaptable. And of course, a lot of it has nothing to do with, like, rules as well. So that's all, like, you could use that with any game. If you want to play the Forgotten Realms with GURPS, for example, you can use this information just as well. But the deity this month is another one of the Archimentals, so not technically a deity, a near power. And Chan, the Princess of Good Air Creatures. So do check that out if you're looking for more priests to throw at your players, or priests for them to interact with and stuff like that. More deities to have, machinations going on in the background and stuff like that. I felt this was a pretty interesting deity, and I tried to put in an element of, Chan being a subtle deity, so it's got kind of a butterfly effect of goodness. Do little things that have big effects down the road. Felt that was kind of a suitable aspect for this deity. So anyway, check that out as well, and I hope that all of you have a good August, and it doesn't get too hot. I suspect it will, though. August around here tends to be the hottest month, although we had a brief heat wave, and it's fairly reasonable now. I've joked about this before. I do live in the Washington, D.C. area, and I get a kind of a weird kick out of looking at NOAA's heat anomaly maps that they put out every month. And basically, time after time after time, summers lately have been big red blotches everywhere except DC. And winters have been like oftentimes cold blotches in a lot of areas, and then, you know, warmer than usual for DC. And it's like, it's kind of a how to put it, an ironic joke to me that the seat of power for the United States, where the people involved have the responsibility and duty to try and fix these issues, is also the place where you're seeing some of the fewest effects. It's like, of course. So it gives them more excuses to not do anything, because it's like, seems fine here, even if they have constituents back in other areas that are burning up, like Phoenix, Arizona right now. Feel bad for anyone out there. Yeesh. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Stay cool. Stay safe. Heat is one of the most dangerous things that you can deal with. I think in terms of weather-related stuff outside of, like, hurricanes, maybe. And even then, they tend to be, they're quick, and there's a lot of warning with hurricanes. I think heat-related illnesses even surpass hurricane deaths. So stay safe. If it's hot where you are, do everything you can to stay cool. Like watching my videos in air conditioning. Have a good August, everyone, and I will talk to you next time. See you then, everyone.